what other would I love to talk about other than my favorite place on the planet, Woonsocket, Rhode Island, right? Woonsocket's tucked away up in our northwestern corner of the state, and it's a former mill town. And Woonsocket, for 10 years now, I've seen the transformation. I've seen the positivity. I've seen the growth. And the motto from the mayor, great mayor, Lisa Baldelli Hunt, is that Woonsocket is a city on the move. Simple, effective, and true. And a lot of people in Rhode Island still have a negative connotation of the city. They think that it's dilapidated, that they think it's desolate, they think that there's no hope for it. But I'm here today to tell you that that is nothing but a falsehood. And recently I purchased the former Sacred Heart Church. And you may know that it's on 2nd and 3rd Avenues, right at the intersection of Olo Street. Now, this property was vacant since 2018. That was the last mass at the Sacred Heart Parish. And for 4 years, it sat dormant. So I'm driving by and I see for sale, Marge Jacob, Remax Town and Country. And I know Marge because she sold me one of my first rentals in Woonsocket. So I called Marge and I said, "Hey, Marge, what's up with this church for sale? I didn't know that you sold churches." And she goes, "Greg, it's been vacant for 4 years. I've had it listed for a year. Nobody wants it." And I said, "Marge, I'm not in the church buying business, but you know what? Let me check it out." So we set up an appointment to view the property. And what I did to prepare was I brought my architect, I brought my builder, and then I brought about a dozen of my closest advisors and consultants, including our good buddy Emilio DiSpirito. So I said to Amy, the architect, I said, "Listen, go to the drawing board, put something rough together, sketch out how many units we can actually get, do some measurements, figure it out." So she comes back to me, she goes, "Greg, you're not going to believe this, but we can get 32 apartments in here." 32. And I said, "Wow, 32 apartments." So now I'm getting excited, but not too excited, because I turned to Ben the builder, and I say, "Ben, how much is this going to cost to build?" Okay, so Ben starts to work out the numbers, and lo and behold, it makes sense from an investment standpoint. So we have the closing slated for August. And by closing, I mean the acquisition of the property and the land, and then also the loan paperwork with the bank. And then a couple days before the closing, I get a call from Northeastern Savings Bank, and they say, "We got a report back from our consultant, our third party, and they say that the building is not structurally sound. It's going to fall down. You're not going to be able to get these rents, yada, yada, yada." And I'm like, 2 days before the closing, guy, really? Now I'm in a rock and a hard place, because I'll lose my large deposit with Marge if I back out. So I ended up purchasing the property, paid cash for it, without the construction financing in place. So now I own this beautiful, wonderful property, but I have nobody that has committed to financing it. So at this point, I'm pushing. I'm making videos. I'm out, newspaper, Providence Business News, you name it. And then I get a call from Centerville Bank. Centerville Bank says, "Greg, we saw you on the road show. We love this project. We'd love to take a look at it." So Centerville comes out, they take a look at the property, and they say, this is beautiful. Your numbers look good. Okay, the property's owned outright. You have experience in property management. You have 4 offices here in New England. We trust and believe that you can get this done. To get back to my original point, a city on the move. You got people like me looking at Woonsocket as an opportunity.